Welcome back to another chaotic video. But this time we gonna be a bit more serious. And I know what you're thinking. What? Yoshi's being serious for once? But don't worry folks. This is just a rare occasion cause I am very passionate about this topic. Hence, to my guys, gals, and non-binary pals, today I present to you, y'all need to give 4th gen groups a break. Like for real, y'all really do. But before I dig into it, I'll just like to say, it's okay to prefer a generation of music over another. I am not trying to spread hate on 2nd or 3rd gen K-pop. In fact I myself ult BTS, which is a 3rd gen group. I just want to clear out all the unnecessary hate 4th gen groups have been getting recently. So strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. All 4th gen groups sound the same. Ah yes, definitely. Just how Thunderous and Eternal Sunshine sound exactly the same. I can't even tell which one is which. I mean, even their voices sound the same. Can you tell the difference between Jongho and Changbin? Or Mingi and Seungmin? Cause I certainly cannot. Jokes aside, I seriously don't understand why people think every single 4th gen group sounds the same. People that say this either A. clearly haven't listened to much 4th gen music, or B. are offended by new groups somehow. Many people ignore the various concepts and styles that 4th gen groups try out. I mean, just look at TXT as an example. They went from a bubblegum cute concept to this full-on emo rock band one, and they be slayin' either way. So maybe try looking more into groups before saying they all sound the same. My personal advice. 4th gen have weak vocals. Now this sentence comes from people that have actually done their research. And you know what? I understand where this is coming from, as 3rd gen groups have outstanding vocalists such as Woozi from 17, Chen from EXO, Seiyan from Dreamcatcher, literally the whole of Red Velvet and many more. These idols really raised the bar up high in K-pop and we stand that. 4th gen vocals aren't as great when compared, but that definitely doesn't mean they are weak. There are many 4th gen vocalists that I believe have amazing voices. I mean, have you ever listened to Treasure? Their vocal line is just something else. Especially Yedam. I am 100% convinced God had gave him the voice of a literal angel and no one can convince me otherwise. I can also talk about Enhypen Heesung's angelic voice. Kiho from P1 Harmony, Lily from NMIX, Ningning from aespa. And oh, how can I forget? Jongho from Ateez and this high-ass note he pulled. I rest my case. 4th gen idols get into too many scandals. No, the amount of celebrity scandals haven't increased at all. Let me explain. Think about 3rd gen groups and maybe even 2nd gen back in the days. They did all sorts of problematic things, maybe even more compared to 4th gen idols nowadays. The problem was though, back then there was lack of awareness. Fans had no idea what their idols were doing was wrong, and maybe even at times, the idol themselves didn't know either. Hence they got away with it. Whether it be Namjoon's pre-debut hair, Jennie saying the N-word, Mamamoo blackfacing, or the whole AOA bullying scandal. 3rd gen groups have unfortunately also had their series of scandals. This is nothing new in K-pop, sadly. And honestly, as insensitive as it is, I sometimes get the feeling agencies purposely get their idols in scandals for clout. Cough be lift cough. But seeing how 3rd gen groups have educated themselves throughout the years, I'm sure 4th gen will do the same, especially when seeing what has happened to their seniors in the past. Educate. Don't cancel. Unless it has been proven that the idol is genuinely not a good person. 4th gen idols are fake and not close with their members. Oh my. Jesus. Imagine being on camera 24/7, being told to answer questions or participate in random activities with people you've only known for a few years and have yet to get to know. Give them a break. They literally just debuted. They are already nervous enough. Now go touch some grass instead of overanalyzing a bunch of 18-year-olds. And lastly, 4th gen fandoms are toxic. Ah yes. Cause 3rd gen stans are complete saints. Every group has toxic stans regardless of generation. But why do we see more toxic stans nowadays? Cause the popularity of K-pop has increased. The more popular it is, the more K-pop stans there would be. And the more stans there would be, the more toxic stans there would be. But that doesn't mean 2nd gen and 3rd gen didn't have toxic stans. There definitely were many toxic stans back then. Especially knowing about what toxic armies did to poor old Hobie and Jimin back when they debuted. But unfortunately it was kinda normal to be toxic to celebrities back then. Nowadays, to avoid toxicity, I'd suggest the best thing to do is to get off that nasty Bluebird app and you'd meet many kind, sensible 4th gen Kpop stans. And that's the end of Yoshi's words of wisdom. Aight, now that we're done, here's an interesting video of Hobie to lighten up the mood. Alright, that's enough. Thank you, Hobie. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Reminder to not fight in the comment section or else your comment will be deleted. For updates on my future videos, go ahead and follow my Instagram at IamKpopCat. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a amazing day. Adios.